You know, you just have to love Facebook Marketplace. So, Facebook Marketplace is pretty sneaky. They're pretty crafty when you're looking for cars or trucks or something. So, periodically, I just, well, let's be frank about it. Not periodically. A lot of the time, I spend some spare time just looking around on Facebook, seeing what's out there, seeing if there's any good deals that I could snap up. And I was looking for a truck, another truck. Not like I need another truck, but that's what I was looking for. But since Facebook Marketplace knows me better than I know myself, this popped up instead of the truck, and this is what I bought instead of a truck. So what is it? This is a 2001 VW Golf, and I used to have a Jetta that I thought was about the same year as this one, but it turns out I think it was about the generation before this one. This is what's called a Mark IV. I think mine was about a 94, 5, 6, somewhere in there. Four-door Jetta that I bought cheap years and years and years ago before I was even on YouTube. At that time, I was just flipping cars, and I bought that Jetta cheap, like $1,100 cheap. And it was a nice car. Someone had kind of lightly rear-ended something with it and kind of banged up the front end of it, but I fixed it and drove it for a while and then flipped it and sold it, and happy ever after. But I kind of been thinking, you know, I'm getting pretty bored with working on the same kind of stuff all the time. So it's not that I don't love the Mopars, I do, but it just gets kind of repetitive. So I wanted something else to fool with and have some fun with. So, like I said though, up until like yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I didn't know I needed this car. But now I realize I did, and I have it. So here it is. So it's a 01 VW Golf GL, which means it's the base model. It's a two-door, which up until 2002, you could only get this, a GL, as a two-door, I believe. It's the most basic version of a VW Golf there is, to my knowledge, in this year. It does have 3 pedals, and it has no options. It's got roll-up windows, no cruise control. It only has the things that it came with that were mandatory. So this car looks a little rougher than it actually is. I've kind of went through it and looked at it. It's not that beat up. It's had some things, I think I did that yesterday. Had some things that need to be kind of touched up, repaired, but nothing bad. Got some tires that are kind of getting worn down to the bars on them. The 2 rear tires are worse than the 2 fronts, but the fronts are not bad. The car itself is not bad over here. Got some peel and clear coat. It's just kind of the way it is. My favorite words, OBO, and that's what I did. So I gave $100 less than that for it. So $1,600, no tax or anything like that on it. And hauled it away. I had to go deep into the territory of Chevy Trailblazers, GMC Envoys, walk-in clinics, and title pawn places to find this. I did not buy it from a title pawn place. But this car, I don't know much of the history on it. I know who owned it by the title, but it was from Colorado. And so stayed there until sometime very recently. As a matter of fact, someone has changed the oil in this car at a Les Schwab, who is not around here. It's like just one of these service places, tire service, like a couple months ago. It's not even due for an oil change yet. But it's, like I said, it's rough around the edges, but I don't care. I mean, what a fun little car this is. This deal here with this thing underneath it that's pulled out. I did that yesterday, accidentally unloading it because it sits so low it caught on the trailer. This is missing a lens, looks like. So at some point it was at Presentation College, which is in Aberdeen, South Dakota, which is now closed. Walk around it a second time. Even the antenna is bent, or something's going on with it. I guess it's not bent, but it's it's curved to the side, eh? I saw the pictures of the people's house that had it, and it used to have more stickers on the back of it. I guess somebody took those off, obviously. But anyway, the mirror's been replaced. Supposed to have 2 black mirrors. I can't tell if it's been wrecked or anything. It looks like it had a bra on it at one point. Ooh, can you see that? Because it's got something really interesting going on here. Looks like part of the bra is still on the paint, so I'll try to work on that. But you can see the line going across it. That used to be a big thing, you know, putting a le bra. Yeah, that mirror's not the one that goes on it. All right, so open it up. It's got kind of a creepy door hinge, probably because of this big heavy door. But get inside, it's dirty in here, but overall it's not that bad. The dash looks good. Looks like it's got a piece of a vent missing. Yeah, it's got some well expired vent air fresheners. So anyway, got that going on. Format's worn out. So this car has seen a lot of use. This is kind of a VW thing. The fabric's coming down on it, so we can fix that. Power door locks, but no power mirrors, no powered windows. I think the door locks, you kind of had to have those because of the security system. I think when I was looking at this, one of the pieces of this is missing off. It's just, like I said, it's just grungy. Kind of yucky. But I was looking in here, it's got the got all the books to it still in there. Has a bulb in it, and it has that, which is probably not a good sign. Something's going on. Notice when I was running it yesterday and looking around at things, it didn't have any low beam headlights. Didn't appear to. Let's see here. Look at the back real quick. There's not much to see back there. I had some hard time getting this open yesterday. Oh, okay. Anyway, it's just your basic rear cargo. A lot of cargo room in this car. It's got tie downs. It's got a space here which would have had a kit and some stuff like that. It's all gone except for some brake fluid. I don't know if it's got a tire in there. I hope it does. Yep, it's got something in there. Good. 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 Okay, good. That's I wonder what that is. That's the build sheet. Looks like it. Nice. It's got an outlet back here. A light that would probably work if I fixed it. Got a rear defrost or defogger. I tell you, these cars, this is the crazy thing about this. These cars, you know, were a far better car to buy back in those days, like back in the early 2000s. But people just bought all those Cavaliers and Ford Focus and Dodge Neon were just crap cars compared to this. I mean, this car's got analog brake standards, got standard air conditioning. But the good old boys didn't want to buy them. Hear that one out. So anyway, kind of an operation to get this hood open. It's kind of funny in a way. You have to pull hard on that thing. And then you come around to the front, of course, and you reach under here and pull the hood up. And when you do, it spits this thing out. To undo the hood. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. Which is on a gas strut, not a prop rod. 2-liter gas engine. I've had these before. They're a good engine. This car looks like it's in dire need of some maintenance. It's pretty oily under here. I don't know how long it's been since the timing belt's been changed. That is a must-do thing. But we'll be doing that. The air conditioner doesn't work. We'll crank it up. Feels like the clutch is good. I haven't had an opportunity to drive it to see if it's got all the gears in it. Check this out. Hey-ya! dash is lit up like a Christmas tree. It's got an airbag light, which I bet I'm not. Yeah, it's still come on. The thing there with the circle, with the stuff around it, that's the low brake pads, washer fluid, check engine, brake. And it kind of sits here and kind of lopes and grumbles a little bit because something's broke under there, as you can hear. That's a bad leak, and that's probably between the oxygen sensors, and it's kind of making it. But pretty sure I did not have any low beam headlights, and only one of the horns is blowing. So it sure is oily under here. Look at all this. So I'm not going to let it run too long. I'm going to I thought I saw an ABS light come on yesterday, but oh, the thing's hanging off the hood. That little short throw shifter. Cool. So anyway, I'm not gonna let it run too long because I want to get out and pressure wash that engine. This thing is, I don't know if that's all just exhaust. I think it's a combination of exhaust and blowing out somewhere down there and just smut. Anyway, it needs, I'm going to worry about that right now. It needs, first thing is going to need the timing belt done on it, because this is a timing belt engine, and there's been debates about whether it's interference or not, but I consider it interference regardless. So I'll do that, and then just do a little bit of cleaning up today. That's all I'm going to have time for this weekend, because I've got to go out again, work. But we'll do that, do the cooling system, because these things are, this is this European plastic, these little junctions, and they look plenty old, and I think they got to go. We'll replace those. All right, guys, this is not going to be a long one, hopefully not too talky. I'm just kind of jumping around at things, I guess, but just kind of showing you what we can find here sometimes. Ought to be a neat little project, be something different. I'm going to try to be more disciplined about making the videos on these things. So try to take my time and film what I'm doing. Let me know in the comments, if you don't mind, how you want me to do that. If you want me to talk about the repairs as I'm doing them, or you want me to just be quiet and just put captions. A lot of people are doing those captions only videos, and they seem to be doing very well with them. A lot of people seem to like them. I like them. But I will talk if you want me to. A lot of people seem like they don't. There's always people on videos that have to complain, say you talk too much, you talk too much, you talk too much, you talk too much. So I'll leave it up to you. You decide what you want, and that's how we'll do the things going forward. I'm not going to film any of the cleaning it up. I'll just show it after I'm done with it, because that's just a bunch of just kind of boring stuff. But whenever I'm doing a repair, I'll get into that. All right, well, here's somebody coming. See you later on.